Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you had a lovely night. You had a lovely day yesterday. I also did have a lovely night, a lovely day yesterday. So I hope you have been watching my videos. So as I told you, I'm a media student, of which I normally go through each and every social media platform that I have, each and every social media platform that I have, to see the updates. So I'm here also again to address an issue as I teach something. So number one, we are told that money is evil. That one we are told. We are told that money is evil. But then God encourages us to work hard. We are told money is evil, but then God encourages us to do what? To work hard. So, to anybody that has got, be it every wealth that you have, every wealth that you have, be it material, be it financial, be it material, be it financial, be it whatever you have, so long as you're not doing an impact, so long as you're not showing it with the right reasons, so long as you're not showing it with the right reasons, my friend, it is better even you keep quiet, especially if you know you're going to show the financial wealth and the material wealth, and you're going to do it with the pride, and you're going to do it with pride, and you're going to do it with pride, and you're going to do it with pride. Because remember, there's a proverb that tells us that pride comes before a fall. Pride comes before a fall. And the richest people in the world, the richest people in the country, the richest people in various countries, they don't even show the money they have. They don't even show the money they have. But then they show us what they did to get to be the richest. But then they show us what they did to get to be the richest. And then majority of them even show us how they help various people. Majority of them, they show us how they help various people. So I was just looking in the internet. Then I see again the people they call Bahati. I'm a fan of his. That one I will not lie to you that I'm not a fan of Bahati. But then there's some things that he do that what do I say? You can feel, as a fan, you can feel betrayed. Let me say that. You can feel betrayed because he promised, he's among the people that promised the Harambee Stars when they were in the league, that he's going to do what? He's going to pay them. He's going to pay them after winning. So later on, he starts saying that Mimi, I know. Why do people come and keep on telling me that I should pay the Harambee Stars the 1 million? That is a poor mentality to claim that 1 million to me, that is just poor. I normally spend 3 million with my children. Who asked to know what you spend with your children? Who asked to know what you spend with your children? Who asked to know what you spend with your children? Who asked? Who asked? Who asked to know what you spend with your children? Who asked? Who asked to know what you spend with your children? Who asked? Who asked to know? Even if you are a public figure, who asked to know what you spend with your children? And then later on, he finds out that he was about to be stolen. He was about to be stolen. He was about to be stolen. This is what I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell you, who is my subscriber, that then, if you know what you post on social media, if you know it is not going to be of impact to anybody, and if you know you're going to do it with pride, then my friend, don't put it in the internet, because there's a saying that goes by, the internet never forgets. The internet never forgets. And with my generation, and the generation we call Gen Alpha, and the one that is coming, that one Gen Beta, my friend, we are very alert, especially Gen Alpha. They are very alert. They're going to ask you later on, when they are older, they're going to ask you, Mom, nini nasikia, what am I hearing concerning you? That I'm hearing you did this and this. I'm hearing you did this and this. Or, Auntie, for those that do not have the children, but then you have nieces and you have nephews, they're going to come to you and they're going to ask you, Auntie, nini nasikia ulifanya hivi na hivi. For those that do not understand Swahili, Auntie, I hear you did this and this. I hear you did this and this. Are you associated with this and this? So now, to the people that are aunts and uncles, how are you going to explain? How are you going to explain to your niece? How are you going to explain to your niece? How are you going to explain to your nephew? How are you going to explain to your niece? How are you going to explain to your nephew on what they are hearing? On what they are hearing regarding you later on when they are older? What are you going to tell them? What are you going to tell them? What are you going to tell them? To anyone that is a parent, what are you going to tell? What are you going to tell your daughters? What are you going to tell your sons when they hear what you did? When they hear what you did, what are you going to tell them? Especially if you posted it in the internet, and it was a big disappointment. What are you going to tell them? What are you going to tell them? What are you going to tell them? So please, even the richest, they do not post. They do not post what they are worth. They do not post what they are worth. It is just that the media goes and posts for them. It is just that the media goes and posts for them. But then, even the richest, they show us what they did to get the money. They show us what they did to get the money. They show us what they did to become the richest. And money does not like noise. And money does not like noise. That's the reason why you go to the banks. There is no music. You go to the banks, you go to the ATMs, there is no music. When you're going to the ATM especially, you go alone. You deposit your money, then you go wherever you are going. You go wherever you are going, then you go home. You go back home. When you're going to the bank again, you deposit what you're depositing, then you withdraw what you're withdrawing, then you go to wherever you are going, then later on you go home. So please, let's try to, if you know you're going to post, whatever you're going to post is not going to be of impact, then my friend, just keep it to yourself. If you know whatever you're going to post is not going to be of impact, my friend, keep it to yourself. And know this, walls have ears. Walls have ears. And especially right now that the economies, especially right now that the economies are not doing quite well, especially right now that the economies are not doing quite well, then my friend, know this, that once you find that you're being stolen from, don't ask anything. Because remember, the Bible actually even warns us and tells us that the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So if you don't want to be destroyed, if you don't want to be destroyed, or you want to be killed, or you want to be stolen from, then my friend, just keep quiet. If you know whatever you're going to post is not going to be of impact, don't keep it. Don't show it, because the internet never forgets. And according to the way media is going, especially with the digital media, they are going to ask you, aren't you the one 5 years ago you did say this? Aren't you the one 10 years ago you did say this? Aren't you the one this and this you did say this? Aren't you the one this and this and this happened? Aren't you the one this and this and this you did say this? Remember, right now, you have to make sure your personal branding is the good one. Your personal branding is the good one. Especially if you want to be given any opportunity or any job by any company. They have to know. What does this name entail? If they find out that you're the kind of person that normally boasts, that normally has pride, they're going to think twice. So it is better you post. If you know your content will not be of impact, it is just keep it to yourself. And know that this content creation, especially right now, I know that this content creation, especially right now, we are in the digital space. The digital marketing is paying. And being a social media manager, it is also paying. But then, they're not going to pay you just like that. They need useful content. They need useful content in Facebook. They need useful content in X. They need useful content in YouTube. They need useful content in TikTok. They need useful content in Instagram. They need useful content. Because I get to see people that are being paid in TikTok with their content. Then I get to see people who are being paid on Instagram. I get to see people who are being paid on Facebook. I get to see people who are being paid on YouTube. I get to see people who are being paid on various social media platforms. So it's upon you, it's upon you, it's upon you, even if you're not a content creator, it's upon you to know whether what you're posting is of impact. Whether what you're posting is of impact. Because remember, as I told you, the personal you need to make sure your personal branding is alert. Your personal branding is alert. Such that when your name is being mentioned, what will the people say? When they look at your Facebook, what will they say? When they look at your Facebook, what will they say? When they look at your WhatsApp, how you reply to the people, what will they say? When they look at your WhatsApp, how you reply to the people, even if you are harsh to them, even if you're harsh to them, even if you are harsh to them, even if you are harsh to them. Were you being harsh for a good reason, or you're just being harsh for the sake? Were you being harsh for a good reason, or you're just being harsh for the sake? Then on Instagram, what do you post? What do you post? Is it content that is good? Then on LinkedIn, what do you post? So make sure it is good. So thank you for listening to me. See you later. And so watch, like, comment, share, and subscribe.